कि आर टोटल सम टोटल का क्या हिस्सा बनेगा।
ओके सर।
Is this okay, Arpit? All right. Next question. Students, most of the concept of partnership we have covered comprehensively. इससे ज्यादा आपको बिल्कुल भी जरूरत नहीं। इनफैक्ट आप छोटे मोटे एंट्रेंसेस अगर आपने सीरियसली और सभी सब्जेक्ट्स की क्लास अटेंड कर लिए तो आप बहुत आसानी से थोड़ी तैयारी के साथ आप एंट्रेंसेस भी दे पाएंगे। क्वेश्चन नंबर 20। इसमें प्रॉब्लम यह है कि आपको अपने लेवल पर कंसोलिडेट भी करना है कॉन्सेप्ट्स को, आपको अपने लेवल पर प्रैक्टिस करना है। और क्वेश्चन आपको मैंने 2 वेबसाइट्स बताए थे, बहुत यूजर फ्रेंडली वेबसाइट्स हैं, examveda.com और smartkida.com। A and B start a partnership, 20,000, 15,000. After 6 months, C joined them with 20,000. What will be B's share in the total profit of rupees 25,000? A ने कितना इन्वेस्ट किया? 20,000। A का 4 parts into 12, 48. B का 3 parts into 12, 36. C का 4 parts into 6, 24, which means 48 is to 36 is to 24. इसको सिंपल रेशियो में कन्वर्ट कर दीजिए, 4 is to 3 is to 3. 4 is to 3 is to 3. 2 years, sorry. ये 2 years का 4 is to 3 is to 24 से मल्टीप्लाई किया 20,000 को 15,000, बिकॉज ये ए और बी बिल्कुल शुरू से लेकर एंड तक इन्वेस्ट करते हैं। कितने वक्त के लिए इन्वेस्ट करते हैं? 24 मंथ्स के लिए। सी जॉइन्स देम आफ्टर 6 months. C is keeping capital for 18 months. So we find out the ratio of A is to B is to C as 4 is to 3 is to 3. So when we look at this particular, so what is B's share? B gets 3 out of 10 parts. B gets 3 out of 10 parts. So obviously when B gets 3 out of 10 parts, so what we discussed, student, this is the fundamental, foundation of topic partnership. Partnership is primarily based on 2 things: the capital invested and the duration for which the amount is invested. A has invested 20,000 bucks, 20,000 rupees for 24 months. Why 24 months? Because the question clearly says 2 years. So it simply means 24 months. B invests for 24 months again because both A and B joined from the start of the business. C has joined 6 months later, which means C will invest for 6 months less. 6 months less compared to 24 months, compared to A and B. So we can work out this simple ratio. Let me go back to the question for those of you who want to read it one more time. What will be the profit at the end of 2 years? 2 years basically translates to 24 months. Is this okay, students? Very simple, straightforward question. Something that we are now used to in partnership. All right. Let's move to the next question. A starts a business with rupees 3,500. And after 5 months, B joins with A as his partner. After an year, not a year, sound. Math के teachers weak होते हैं अंग्रेजी में. After an year, the profit is divided in the ratio 2:3. What is B's contribution in the capital? This question may I can do it in one step, 1 year. So 3,500 into 12 divided by B into 7 after 5 months. So B into 7 is 2:3. So B को इन्होंने X ले लिया, X into 7. So 3,500 into 12 divided by X into 7 should be equivalent to 2/3. So we to find out the ratio, it is 14 times X equals to 1,26,000. So what is B's capital that he invested? I mean, he invested, we don't know he or she. Is this okay? Very simple, straightforward question just to evaluate your basic understanding of partnership. All right, let's move on. It looks to be I think the last question, yes, from partnership. Because I definitely want to move to profit and loss. A and B, okay, at the end of the gain at the end of 10 months. So students, let's discuss it this way. Orally karte. After 3 months, A withdrew 1/4. So first 3 months, A ka 4 parts hai. So 4 into 3. Now he withdraws 1 part, 1/4. Then it is 3 into 7. 4 into 3 is 12. And 3 into 7 is 21. Total 33 parts. B. 5 into 3 plus 4 into 7 plus 4 into 7. Why 4 into 7? Because from 5, 1/5 is withdrawn. 4. 4 into 7, 28 and 15, 43. So the ratio is 33, 43. 33, 43. Simple. You could have done it orally. So 33 parts out of 76 parts is A's share. Now they have taken X. I'm not interested in X. So I've taken 4 and 3, 5 straight away. 4 times 3 plus 3 into 7 is 2. 5 into 3 plus 4 into 7. So the total, the final ratio, students, works out to be 33:43. 33:43. So what is A's share? A's share is 760 times 33 upon 76. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Simple, straightforward. All right. Let's start with profit and loss. Before we begin with profit and loss, let me explain a few concepts. Firstly, students, profit or loss. Profit or loss is never calculated in terms of selling price. Never. It is always calculated in terms of cost price. This is the first learning. Students, profit will happen, profit shall happen when your selling price is greater than cost price. Profit happens when your selling price is greater than cost price. And loss is experienced when your cost price is more than your selling price. Profit percentage is equal to profit upon cost price into 100. Percentage, so out of 100. Always calculated in terms of cost price. And loss percentage is equal to loss upon cost price into 100. Always. I've got a few slides for theory also. So let me go back to those slides first. These are some of the very few basic things that you and I need to remember. But let's go back to the basic slides that we prepared for you. Okay, after partnership. Okay. Profit and loss, students. There's a cost price, there's a selling price. Sometimes you might come across a term called marked price. Marked price is nothing but the list price, or what we call as MRP. Profit is always calculated as the difference of selling price and cost price, and loss is calculated as the difference of cost price and selling price. As I told you, profit percentage is profit upon cost price into 100, and loss percentage is equal to loss upon cost price into 100. Okay, so these are the basic things. I thought I should not miss out on anything. All right, great. Let's begin with the first question. A sells an article. Okay, students, before we start with this assignment, let me quickly talk about certain important concepts here. If I say there is a 20% loss, if I say there is a 20% loss, then it's a simple thing. Selling price will become equal to 80% of cost price. Please remember this. Why so? Because cost 100% means 1. So cost price is equal to 100% of cost price. And when this term 20% occurs, it is always in terms of cost price. So 100 में से 20 कम कर दिया 80%. When I've got profit, let's say I've got 30% profit, students. Then if I've got 30% profit, then in that case, selling price will become equal to 130% of cost price. You should be able to interpret this because this will save your one step in most of the calculations. Again, same logic, 30% profit is 30% is out of cost price. So 100% में से जब हमने profit को add किया तो selling price बना. 100 में 30 add करने से क्या बनेगा? What will you get? You get 130%. Is this okay? All right. Now let's go back to our assignment. Not bad. You guys have reached 62. Pretty close. Come back. 75, 76.9. Okay. A sells an article to B at a profit of 10%, and B sells the article back to A at a loss of 10%. Students, the question is slightly tricky here. Had it been that what is the overall value, then it would have been 1% loss. But here the question says A sells an article to B at 10%. मैं इसको बहुत सिंपल तरीके से इंटरप्रेट करता हूँ. मैं क्या कह रहा? A ने 100 रुपीस का सामान B को बेचा. कितने में बेचा स्टूडेंट्स? 100 का सामान. Don't forget the value here. 100 का सामान 10% profit, 110 में बेचा. Okay. Now B is selling him back at 10% loss. 10% loss. Please understand the concept. 10% of 110, not of 100. Whatever is the new value will be taken. 10% of 110 is 11. So he subtracts 11 from here. So he is selling it for 99. Now please understand, what is the profit of A? Now profit of A is not 1. A को तो 110 रुपए मिल चुके. So what is the profit of A? Difference of the two which we subtracted. What is that difference? 11 rupees.
11.
Yes, and because we started from with 100, remember the concept of percentage. I always start with 100 so that the value is directly my percentage. So the total profit is 11% in the transaction. Are you following? In accordance to the question, A is selling it to B for 10% profit, but B is selling it back at 10% loss. So eventually A is getting it back at 99, but A ने बेचा था 110 में. So जो gap है, that is his profit. And how much is that? 11 rupees. 11%. So the value is 11%. The value, so he makes a profit of 11%. He makes a value. So whatever ways you want to solve it, it's absolutely fine. 11%. I shall be sharing all the slides like always. Don't worry. I always do that. Next question. A person sold a horse at a gain of 15%. Had he bought it at, जब भी बहुत सारे values दिए गए, we will not start with hundreds. I'll tell you the reason. Why we will not start with 100? Because यहाँ पे 600 एक और value दिया गया. So it gets mixed up. When to do 100? When there are no values, only percentages. We can safely start with 100. But whenever I've got an additional value, which is a bigger value or something, I mean, which can disturb my equation, I don't begin with 100. That's the thumb rule. If you understand this bit, you'll never go wrong. Question है, a person sold a horse at a gain of 15%. Had he bought it for 25% less, had he bought it for 25% less and sold it for rupees 600 less, he would have made a profit of 32%. What was the cost price of the horse? देखिए बहुत आसान क्वेश्चन है अगर आप इसको इंटरप्रेट कर सके. एक इक्वेशन बनेगा उसको आप बखूबी सॉल्व कर पाएंगे बहुत आसानी के साथ. It will not disturb you at all. You want me to explain this before going to the slide? Okay, let me just explain this one question first. The question, because we will come across these kind of questions in future also. Let the cost price of the horse be X. So selling price is 115 times upon 100x. Why so? 15% profit is 115%. 115% is 115 upon 100. I convert it into a simple value. What is that? 23 upon 20x. Is this okay, students? Now the question says, had he bought it for 25% less and sold it for 600 less, he would have made a profit of 32%. He would have made a profit of 32%. Okay. Okay. Had he bought it for 25% less, students, so CP2 क्या होगा? 25% लेस होगा इससे, यानी 100 से 25 लेस, which means 75 upon 100x. Yes or no? Because we always, इसको भी हमने shortened version कर लिया इसका. नया ऐसे है कि अगर 3/4x होता और इसको 600 रुपीज कम में बेचा जाता, इससे ओरिजिनल सेलिंग प्राइस से, ओरिजिनल सेलिंग प्राइस 23 अपॉन 20x था, इससे 600 कम में बेचा जाता तो क्या हो जाता? क्वेश्चन कह रहा है तो 32% का प्रॉफिट होता. कैन possibly say that 132%. 132% of my cost price equal
Recording
to
in
my new
progress.
selling price. प्लीज अगर आप ये समझ गए तो आपने प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस टॉपिक कंप्लीटली अपने ग्रिप में कर लिया है। ये 132% क्यों लिखा स्टूडेंट्स? क्योंकि ये मेरा टोटल कॉस्ट प्राइस बना, इस पे मैंने 32% ऐड कर दिया। 100% पे जब मैं 32% ऐड कर देता हूं, मुझे क्या मिलेगा? व्हाट विल आई गेट? व्हाट वैल्यू शैल वी अराइव एट? 132% of the new cost price. 132% is nothing but 132 upon 100. Now this is equivalent to the new selling price, because this new selling price is giving me this profit. Is this okay? Yes or no? Now rest is easy to calculate. Take
Sir,
all the
could
x to
you
this side.
repeat, sir?
600. Yes, please.
Sir,
Ji.
sir, could you please repeat this question, sir? My
Haan ji,
internet
haan.
connection.
Ah. Question says, a man initially sold a horse at 15% profit. So what we did was we took the cost price as X and we take selling price as 115% of X. 115% means 115 upon 100. So this is my selling price. I convert it into simple value 23 upon 20 X. Now, the question says, had the cost price been 25% less and had he sold it for 600 less, he would have gained 32%. So what we did, this was 100% of X. So 25% less is 75% of X, that is 75 upon 100, which is again converted into a simple value, 3 by 4x. And the new selling price, they say, is 600 less than the original selling price. Now, when this selling price, you arrive at, this equation says it is 32% more. So can I say 132% of this value should be equal to the new selling price? Because remember, 32% profit means 132% of cost price, always. Is this okay? Yes or no?
Yes,
Anybody
sir,
who's not understood, please. Yes, please. Okay. I'm erasing this. You can take a screenshot. This is gist of lot of questions from profit and loss. Okay. So original is X, 23 by X. Just see what they've done. Oh, they've done exactly the same thing. So उस पार्ट को उन्होंने सॉल्व कर लिया ऑलरेडी। ठीक है, आप लास्ट पे स्टेप, इन्होंने अलग अलग पार्ट्स को अलग अलग सॉल्व करते हुए आ रहे हैं। मैं आई जस्ट वांट टू सॉल्व इन वन स्टेप। you're going to get the same value. They're not bad. Putting me here 7. -2. So we are 69 students. Not bad. We are pretty close to the number. 69. A
Recording in
dishonest
progress.
dealer marks up the price of his goods by 20% and gives a discount of 10% to the customer. He also uses 900-gram weight instead of a 1 kg weight. Find his percentage profit due to these maneuvers नहीं होना चाहिए due to cheating. Maneuvers is a soft word, doesn't matter. Maneuvering is not always negative, but this it's okay. A dishonest dealer marks up his price by 20%, gives a discount of 10%. What is his overall profit? Great. अगर आपने इस क्वेश्चन को इंटरप्रेट कर लिया सही तरीके से तो ये क्वेश्चन बहुत ही आसान है. It is too simple a question. Let me just explain it to you what the question is. Price by 20%. Okay, great. So क्या कह रहा है कि भाई 100 का सामान था, 100 के सामान पे 20% जैकअप कर दिया और फिर 10% डिस्काउंट दिया. कितना डिस्काउंट दिया? 10%, यानी कि 12 का डिस्काउंट. तो ये क्या किस पे बेच रहे हैं? 108 पे. लेकिन एक और कैच हो गया मीनवाइल, ये 100 का पूरा सामान नहीं दे रहे. सामान कितना दे रहे? ये 100 into 900 ग्राम्स. 1 kg होता तो 100 होता अपॉन 1000. 10% लेस है. ओरली आप वर्कआउट कर लेते तो भी आपको मिल जाता है. ये सामान दे रहे कितने का? 90 का. भाई 100 का वो होता जब 1 kg होता. डू यू फॉलो दिस स्टेप? इंस्टेड इज चीटिंग. 900 ग्राम्स दे रहे हैं 1 kg की जगह. तो चीटिंग की वजह से इनका एक्चुअल कॉस्ट प्राइस जो है, कॉस्ट प्राइस 100 नहीं है. कॉस्ट प्राइस क्या है? 90 है. 90 का सामान ये 108 में बेच रहे हैं. तो क्या प्रॉफिट है? What is the profit? 18 out of 90. The new cost price is 90 into 100. So what is this? 18 fives are 90. So this will become equal to 20%.
20%.
20% is his profit. अगर ये आपने इंटरप्रिटेशन सीख लिया, इस तरह के क्वेश्चन आपको कभी भी परेशान नहीं करेंगे. और मैं आपको बताऊं, मेरे पास मैंने पढ़ाना शुरू किया था जब मैं आपकी एज का था. I was studying at a college called Shahid Sukhdev College of Business Studies. So it's one of the top colleges for management at, Delhi University. So I was in the third year when I started teaching, or immediately after passing out, I launched Temple of Learning. So मैं आपकी एज का था कि मेरा जो डिग्री प्रोग्राम था वो 3 years का था. I was your age, and I have exactly 21 years of experience now. And I've taught, I told you, I had the honor and privilege. I've got students from the Gulf. I've been to, a group of students from Australia. Math is fun. I'm also an active member of World Math Association. हालांकि मैंने मैथ तो सिर्फ 12th तक पढ़ा है. आप मेरे से ज्यादा मैथ पढ़ चुके हैं. आप इंजीनियरिंग के स्टूडेंट्स हैं. लेकिन मैं आपको यकीन के साथ कहना चाहता हूँ, अगर प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस के बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट आप समझ जाते, ये एप्टीट्यूड का एक बड़ा अभिन्न हिस्सा है. Very, very important, I would say, integral part of this entire aptitude math. I'm again repeating, students. 100 rupees ka saman, I take 100. He is jacking it up by 20%. That was what the question was. But he offers a discount of 10%. Whenever a discount is offered, it is on the mark price. So discount is offered, so he's actually selling it for 108. Meanwhile, what he does is he's got more greed. He says, मैं 1 kg नहीं दूंगा, मैं 900 grams दूंगा. 900 is 90%. I mean, I just showed this calculation. You could have done this already. So actually, he's offering only 90. So he's offering only 90. So what he's selling is 90 ka saman is selling for 108. So a difference is 18. Always in terms of cost price. The cost price is not 100 because जो सामान बेच रहे हैं वही cost price है. Upon 90 to 100, that's 20%. Is this okay? Yes, please. इसी चीज को यहाँ पर इन्होंने थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन किया है. ये 1000 grams को लेकर के, but मेरे हिसाब से 900 grams out of 1000 is 90%. I don't think we require even that bit of effort. Is this okay? This is somewhat similar. Nothing wrong with this. But what we have discussed is absolutely correct. 100 से जब आप शुरू करेंगे, आपको कभी भी प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा. ये परफेक्ट है. आगे बढ़े। ऐसे क्वेश्चन आपको बहुत सारे मिलेंगे. We'll do a lot of practice. We've got a buffer session also. I've kept it in our third week, 1 or 2 buffer sessions. I've also kept 1 or 2 sessions extra for English. I shall be doing a few workshops on reading comprehension. Ra- Raghavan purchased D missing है, a scooter at 13 by 15th of its selling price and sold it at 12% more than its selling price. What is his actual gain percentage? Quickly, I want you to solve this. देखिए, एक बहुत आसान तरीका होता है क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने का, वो भी मैं इंट्रोड्यूस करूंगा. Kindly we are in no hurry, don't worry. अगर 2 4 5 क्वेश्चन रह जाएंगे तो मैं कल मॉर्निंग में आपकी इंग्लिश की क्लास है. कल मॉर्निंग में इंग्लिश की क्लास है. वर्बल एबिलिटी. Those of you who are attending today's session, tell your friends that all the effort to get an engineering degree started from the fact that you wanted a good job. And when companies come to the campus, they conduct an aptitude test. Now, so it is important that you first clear that hurdle. Also, I have emphasized this on numerous occasions, that most of us are gaining good knowledge in our technical, specialization. But just this 10% effort of aptitude and getting refined in our interviews. I go to a lot of campuses now. Stop going. I don't have time. I used to go to BIMTech on behalf of Citibank. So at Thapar, I'm still doing this interview training and not exactly soft skills. You don't call it soft skills, just pure interview training. So I would request each one of you to lay enough emphasis on this aspect also while you are in your 4th year. The best time to get placed is while you are in college. So tell your friends, tell your batchmates that please, I'm not saying that we are the best teachers, but every small step that you put in the positive direction will take you to positivity. There's a beautiful shloka in Rig Veda. It says, Om Ring Tvamachalo. Let noble thoughts come to you from all directions. So it is important that you are putting in adequate efforts. It is about efforts. It is about positive movements. All right, students, I'm still waiting for your response. Raghavan purchased a scooter at 13 upon 15th of its selling price and sold it at 12% more than its selling price. His gain is, how much is his gain? Now, let the selling price be X. So cost price is 13 by 15X, but he's actually selling it for 12% more than selling price. That's 25 upon 28 upon 20. This is one way of doing it. Let me teach you the shortcut. यहाँ पर shortcut समझना बहुत आसान है. We will start with an assumption. Let the selling price be 150. Why do I take 150, students? It's very simple. Because the cost price is 13 upon 15. So my cost price becomes 130. My cost price becomes 130. और क्या कह रहे हैं ये? कितने ज्यादा पे बेच रहे हैं ये? of selling price?
12% more.
12% more, right? Perfect. 12% more, यानी कि इस पे 150 पे 12% और ऐड कर दिया. बहुत आसान है 12% कैलकुलेट करना. 150 का 12 प्लस 6 18, तो 18 पे बेच दिया. ये मेरा एक्चुअल सेलिंग प्राइस बना. हाउ मच इज दिस? 168. And how much is my cost price? 130. What is my profit, students? What is my profit? Profit is equal to
38.
38. And what is my profit percentage? Profit percentage is equal to 38 divided by 130. Remember, it is always in terms of cost price into 100. अच्छा, मैंने यहाँ पे सॉल्व नहीं करना है, आप ध्यान से देखो. 13 3s are 39. So 30% से just कम. 30% कम. Get my point? अभी काम नहीं करना है. इसका आप स्क्रीनशॉट लो, मैं इरेज कर रहा हूँ. ये सबसे आसान तरीका है इसको सॉल्व करना है. आप ओरली कर सकते थे ये सब, कोई पेपर पेन की आवश्यकता नहीं थी. 38, so it is a little less than 30%, right? It is a little less than 30%, which means it is a little less than 30%. Students, a little less than 30% कौन सा ऑप्शन बनता है?
B.
I don't need to solve it. Why do I have options? Why can't I take advantage? So let me just tell you how we do it. Not bad. We are at 72. Total participants are 74. We are at 72 students. Not bad. 75 was the benchmark. Okay, let me explain this again. Orally कैसे करते? मैंने देखा 13/15. मैंने selling price 150 ले लिया. Cost price 130. 150 से 12% ज्यादा कैलकुलेट किया. 15 and 3 18. 168. बेचा कितने में? 130. 38. 38 out of 130. 13 3s are 39. A little less than 30%. So 29. अगर आपको लास्ट स्टेप पे पेपर पेन यूज करना पड़ता, आप कर लो. मैं तो there's a very interesting book, Think Without Ink. So answer is 29 3/13%. Are you following what I'm trying to convey, students? I'm not particularly interested in this solution. This is okay. This is absolutely correct. Nothing wrong with the solution. But I'll always prefer. I told you I'm a lazy character. I like students who are lazy in terms of, but they are slightly, smarter in terms of trying to think what they have to, how they'll manage it. Remember, aptitude tests, you don't have, like your exams, you don't have to write your theory, not the derivation. Just have to use the options. Next question. A manufacturer sells an article to a wholesale dealer at a profit of 10%. At a profit of 10%. The wholesale dealer sells it to a shopkeeper at 20% profit. The shopkeeper then sells it to a customer for 56,100 at a loss of 15%. Then what is the cost price of the article of the manufacturer? Now students, एक common sense की बात मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको. अगर 56,100 पर बेचा और लॉस 15% का हुआ, जाहिर सी बात है कि कॉस्ट प्राइस 50 या 55 ही होगा. 25 और 10 तो नहीं हो सकता. डू यू अग्री? यस और नो?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, मैंने एक कन्वीनियंस के लिए क्या किया, 50,000 अज्यूम करके ओरली सॉल्व करना शुरू किया. 10% प्रॉफिट 50,000 पे 5,000, 55. Wholesale sells it to 20%. Now 20% on 55,000 is 11,000. 11,000 ज्यादा 66,000. 66,000 का 15% 9,900. Wow, 66,000 minus 9,000 is 656,100. So my answer is 50,000. Did you follow what I did? जाहिर सी बात है कि ऑप्शंस ए और बी रूल्ड आउट है. I have to have it between C and D. ये इसका solution दिया है शॉर्टकट, बिल्कुल सही है। 85% फाइनली 15% लॉस है, 10% प्रॉफिट है और 20% प्रॉफिट। दिस इज, आई मीन, डोंट गेट कंफ्यूज्ड। Look at the question now. 50,000, 55,000. Otherwise, let us solve it. Solve अगर आपके ट्रेडिशनल मेथड से करेंगे तो क्या होगा? पहले x है 10, फिर 11x by 10, सॉरी 11x by 10, 10% प्रॉफिट के बाद, और फिर इस पे 20% प्रॉफिट ऐड कर दे। 20%, 20% is basically 1/5. तो 20% ऐड करने पे I can also say that this is 11x by 10 into 6 by 5. Why 6 by 5 students? 20% is 1 by 5. Original में 1 by 5 ऐड कर दे तो 6 by 5 होता है। तो this is 66x upon 50, और इस पे 15% का लॉस है। 15% का लॉस 66 upon 50 का 85%, 85% should be equal to 56,100. This is okay? This is 17 upon 20. So 10, 33x. X is equal to 56,100 into 500 divided by 33 into 17. 33 into 17 is exactly 561. So this gets cancelled out as 100. But I told you I'm basically a lazy character, so I always find my way out. ये आप ट्रेडिशनल मेथड से सॉल्व कर सकते थे, पर इससे बेहतर होगा अगर आप ओरली इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले लें, because this will come handy. I am going back to the method I discussed. Please understand 56,100 is after a loss, यानी कि जो वैल्यू प्रॉफिट के बाद है वो 56 से ज्यादा है, ठीक? यानी कि उस वैल्यू तक पहुंचने के लिए 10 और 25 से तो यात्रा नहीं शुरू की जा सकती। I need to begin with either 50,000 or 55,000. Now, why start with 50,000? Two reasons. पहले 50,000 आ रहा है, दूसरी बात between अगर 50,000 से कैलकुलेशन आसान है, अगर एग्जैक्ट नहीं मैच करेगा तो I'll go for 55,000 एडजस्टमेंट के साथ, और मैच कर गया तो वो मेरा आंसर है। जाहिर सी बात है। Why I do it? Because I can do it orally. If it get match, luckily it matches up. If it doesn't, then there's the other option. इसमें कोई रॉकेट साइंस तो है नहीं। 50,000 से शुरू किया, 10%, 55, 55 का 20%, 11,000 और ऐड कर दिया, 66,000, 66 का 15%, 10%, 6,600, 5%, 3,300, so 9,900, 9,900 माइनस कर दिया 66 से, क्या बना? 56,100, 56,000 एग्जैक्ट मैपिंग हो गई। आंसर इज 50,000। इज दिस ओके?
Yes, sir.
आगे बढ़े। I want you to solve this question. I seriously want you to solve this question. पूरा असाइनमेंट नहीं कंप्लीट होगा
Sir, 5.
Okay, let's wait for others also. This is one way of doing it. The other way is cost price was 100 upon 6. I want 20% profit. So 20% profit is 120 upon 100. We have discussed it n number of times. So one toffee costs 20 paise. Now 20 paise तो 1 रुपए में कितना होगा? 5. ठीक है? Is this okay? Please understand, 20% is 120%. So 20% profit is 120%. 120% is 120 upon 100. This is also equally good. I'm erasing it. Are you following what we are trying to discuss? Brilliant. आपसे मुकाबला करना मुश्किल ही नहीं नामुमकिन है. आगे बढ़े. When a plot is sold for 18,700, the owner loses 15%. At what price must the plot be sold in order to gain 15%? Okay. Question says 15% loss हो गया. यानी कि 85% of cost price is how much?
18,700.
Brilliant. मेरे को चाहिए क्या? 15% profit यानी कि 115% of cost price. So 1% will be equal to 18,700 divided by 85 unitary method and into 150. Simple. That's one step. Now you could have thought about this orally. This is 17. This is 23. 17. This is 17. 11s are 1100. 23 into 11. 23 and 230 and 23. 2, 5, 3. Isn't it? Orally solve करना हो तो 23 into 11 is 253. 230 and 23. Distributive property of multiplication. Try and use less of pen and paper. That will help you tremendously. Is this okay?
Yes, sir.
Great. I'm erasing this. So you could have just done one step. That's all. अंश 18,700 पे डायरेक्ट 30% ऐड करेंगे, वो गलत होगा. क्यों गलत होगा मैं एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूं. 18,700 जो है वो 85% का है, वैल्यू है. इसका 30% अगर आप निकाल रहे तो ये 100 का 30% नहीं है, छोटा वैल्यू है. ठीक है, हमें 30% तो 100 का निकालना है. All right, great. टू सक्सेसिव डिस्काउंट्स. कई लोग कहते हैं कि सक्सेसिव डिस्काउंट का फॉर्मूला याद कर लो, a + b + ab अपॉन कुछ भी कर लो, उससे क्या कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. नहीं याद किया कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. क्यों? 50 रुपीज 15% इज 7.5. क्या बना? 42.5. अब 20% 42.5 का कैलकुलेट किया, क्या बना? 8.5. माइनस कर दिया 0.5. अब 42 में से 8 माइनस कर दिया 42 में से 8 माइनस किया 34 बना.
34.
That's it. That's it. अब कई लोग फॉर्मूले को लेकर के बहुत, कोई जरूरत नहीं है परेशान होने. ये तो इतना थोड़ा टफ वे में समझाया गया. अब मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूँ, कोई बात नहीं. 2 डिस्काउंट्स 50 रुपीज, ये 2 डिस्काउंट्स. 50 का पहला 15% माइनस 15%. देखिए ओरली सॉल्व करना सीखें. 10% इज 5, तो 5% 2.5, टोटल 7.5 कम हो गया. तो ओरली आपने लिखा 42.5. अब इसमें फिर से 20% और कम करना है. 10% इज 4.25, 20% इज 8.5. 8.5 किसमें से माइनस होगा? 42 में से. क्या कहाँ पहुंचेंगे हम? कैसे 34? इसमें से 8.5 माइनस हो गया, 2 बार डिस्काउंट. तो 15 और 20 35 है, लेकिन ये क्या बना? 26. सॉरी, ये 32% बन गया.
16.
16 आउट ऑफ 50 32%. तो इसका फॉर्मूला अगर सीखना चाहते हैं तो a प्लस बी माइनस ए बी. अब माइनस ए बी 3% खा जाता है 35 में से. आई डोंट do it in 2 steps or 3 steps. How does it match? Is this okay? Brilliant. बहुत अच्छे. ये एक बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है. टाइम, स्पीड, डिस्टेंस, टाइम एंड वर्क, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस, नंबर सिस्टम. ये 4 टॉपिक ऐसे हैं जहां पर कि आपको थोड़ी सी बस थोड़ी सी अंडरस्टैंडिंग आ जाए, आप बादशाह हैं एप्टीट्यूड के. और मैं तो आई ऑलवेज नीड लॉट ऑफ यंग टीचर्स. बहुत सारे टीचर्स की मुझे जरूरत होती है. तो आप मेरे यहाँ पे भी वीकेंड्स पे आप कॉर्पोरेट्स में जॉब करें और वीकेंड में पढ़ाएं. ऑप्शन हमेशा खुला है. कॉस्ट प्राइस, ये बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन है. और इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस हमेशा लॉस है या प्रॉफिट है, पहली बात तो इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व करने का जो मैंने सबसे आसान तरीका ढूंढ रखा है. आई ऑलवेज स्टार्ट विद कॉस्ट प्राइस ऑफ 1 आर्टिकल 1 rupee. So what will happen? Cost price of 10 articles is cost price of 1 article 1 rupee, and cost price of 10 articles is 10 rupees, and this is equal to selling price of 7. So what is selling price of 1? 10 upon 7. अगर सेलिंग प्राइस ज्यादा है तो प्रॉफिट ही होगा. प्रॉफिट कितना है? 3 upon 7. परसेंटेज में 3 upon 7 into 100. प्रॉफिट 300 upon 7. 28, 20, 2, 6 by 7.
42.8.
Whatever. 42.8 समझ. आप समझ पा रहे हैं ये लॉजिक? इस तरह के कभी भी कोई क्वेश्चन हो, ऑलवेज बिगिन विद कॉस्ट प्राइस ऑफ 1 आर्टिकल 1 rupee. दैट्स इट. इसको आप स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्मेट बना लो, कभी परेशानी नहीं होगी. अब ये जिस भी तरीके से कर रहे हैं ये भी बहुत स्मार्ट तरीका है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. बट आई ऑलवेज प्रेफर, क्योंकि इसमें कंफ्यूजन हो जाता है. इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस में हमेशा लॉस होता है अगर दोनों का सेलिंग प्राइस सेम है. आई डिस्कस्ड इट ऑन द ऑनसेट डे 1 शॉर्टकट. बिकॉज यहाँ सेलिंग प्राइस आप लिख लें, whenever 2 commodities or items are sold at same price, sold at selling price, and on one there is a profit, on the other there is a loss, and the percentages are equivalent, they are same, they are identical, they are exactly the same, there is an overall loss. There is an overall loss, and loss percentage is equal to p square upon 100, where p is the percentage. 10 ka square 100, 100 upon 100, 1% loss. P square upon 100, p square upon 100, always loss. P square upon 100. All right, next. I want you to solve this question, students. I sincerely want you to solve this question. देखिए, अगर एक दो क्वेश्चन बच भी जाएगा इस असाइनमेंट में, आपको बिल्कुल चिंता नहीं करनी. इट इज माय मोरल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. आपको स्लाइड तो मिलेगा ही, बट आई विल डिस्कस इट इन द नेक्स्ट मैथ क्लास. अगर बच गया तो, बिकॉज आपका नेक्स्ट लेक्चर 11 o'clock से है स्टूडेंट्स.
Yes, sir.
तो मतलब we cannot continue beyond 11. Today I don't have a lecture after 11, so immediately after 11 मेरे lectures 2 से 3 है, और फिर 3:30 आपके साथ class है. जल्दी से सॉल्व करें इसको.
नहीं sir, we have next lecture at 11:50. So, can continue.
लॉजिकली अगर 8% लॉस 12% प्रॉफिट के बराबर है, तो पहले की वैल्यू कम होनी चाहिए इन द रेशियो, सेम रेशियो एज देयर percentages. It should be 2:3. 2:3. This should not be hence the cost price of first pen should be 2/5. या प्रिंटिंग एरर है. 2:3 टोटल वैल्यू है, बट 2/5 होगा. मैं आपको एक्सप्लेन कर देता हूँ ताकि आप कंफ्यूज ना हो हमारी वजह से. ये क्या कह रहे हैं कि एक पे 12% प्रॉफिट है, दूसरे पे 8% लॉस है, और ओवरऑल कोई प्रॉफिट कोई लॉस नहीं है. यानी कि 12% प्रॉफिट is equal to 8% loss, which means P upon L. P पहले पेन का है और L सेकंड पेन का है, is equal to 8/12, which means P1 upon P2 is equal to 2/3, which means first pen is 2/5. First pen is 2/5 out of क्या वैल्यू था 740. Why 2/5? बिकॉज दोनों मिलकर के 5 पार्ट्स हैं. और सेकंड पेन क्या होगा स्टूडेंट्स? 3/5 इंटू 740. और जस्ट इस वैल्यू में से आप सब्ट्रैक्ट कर ले 740. बात वही है. डू यू फॉलो व्हाट वी आर डूइंग? दिस इज द इजीएस्ट वे टू डू इट. आई एम इरेजिंग इट. टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट. वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन. मेरा आपसे पुनः आग्रह होगा कि आप अपने लेवल पे 20, 25, 30 क्वेश्चंस कम से कम प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस के जरूर सॉल्व कर लें आज के टेस्ट के बाद, क्योंकि आज के टेस्ट में तो प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस नहीं आएगा. मैंने सब सारे टॉपिक्स इंक्लूड किए हैं, बस डेटा इंटरप्रिटेशन मिस हो गया मेरे से, व्हिच आई रियलाइज मच लेटर एट अबाउट लेट नाइट. इट्स ओके. बाकी सब कुछ जो आपने अब तक किया है वो.
Sir, have you included logical reasoning also?
Yeah, of course. Okay. Question number 34. A man sells an article at a profit of 8%. If the cost price was 10% less and the selling price rupees 18, his profit would have been 15%. Same logic. Sell at a profit of 8%. तो स्टूडेंट्स क्या किया हम लोगों ने? पहले कॉस्ट प्राइस को लिया x, 8% पे प्रॉफिट पे बेचा. सेलिंग प्राइस इक्वल्स टू 108/100x. सेम लॉजिक. So this is 27/25. 27/25. Great. क्या था क्वेश्चन? एक मिनट में पढ़ लो. Anybody who remembers the question? Question says 10% less and selling price would have been 18 rupees less. Profit would have been 15%. So 10% less, 18 rupees more. Perfect. 10% less. 10% less new cost price. 10% is 1/10. So it is 9x by 10. And 18 rupees less. यानी कि 27 upon 25x minus 18. Now this would have been 15% profit, which means 115% of my CP is equal to 27 upon 25x minus 18. This is 23 upon 20. 23 nines are 207x upon 200. I take it to the other side. What does it become? 27x upon 25x minus 207x upon 200 is equal to 18. सॉल्व करने में भी थोड़ी सी अगर आप समझदारी दिखाएंगे तो 200 is my LCM. 8 times 27, 8 times is what? 27 into 8 students, 16 and 56. 216 minus 207 is 9x. X is equal to 18 into 200 upon 9. 400. Looks like 400. Take a screenshot. We'll be able to interpret it. Okay. So answer is 400. Dipanshu and Arpit, can I humbly request you to mute yourself, please? Thank you. Again, the answer is P square upon 100. P square upon 100. Same. Selling price, same. Profit percent, same. Loss percent, same. P square is 25 upon 100. 0.25% loss. 0.25% loss. P square upon 100. 0.25% loss. Again, same. 12% profit, 12% loss. 144 upon 100. 144 upon 100. 144 upon 100. So divided by 4. 36 upon 25. That is 111 upon 25%. Same logic. 36 upon 25. अब आ जाएं questions. Shopkeeper fixes the mark price 35% above the cost price. The percentage of discount allowed to gain 8% is. Great. Interesting question. देखिए आपकी बेस्ट स्ट्रेंथ जो आज थी वो 72 या 73 की बनी. Best strength, not bad. You put in your best, but I win. I won. 35%, 8%. ठीक? 35%, 8%. क्या है? शुरू में कॉस्ट प्राइस 100 है. 35% ज्यादा पे कर दिया 135. लेकिन सेलिंग प्राइस क्या बना मेरा? 8% प्रॉफिट 108. That's it. अब मैंने क्या डिस्काउंट दिया है? What is the discount offered? 27. Do you agree? Because when I subtract 27, then only I get 108. This is my discount. 27 का discount is being given at 135. 13.5 into 2 is 27. So this is exactly 20%. When I give a discount of 20% on 135, I give 27 ka discount. Are you following the logic? This is the simplest way to solve this question. Because the question said that is marked his price at 130, 35% more, but he offers a discount. Now, what percentage of discount is offered so that he gains 8%? Now, 8% from 100 is 108. So obviously, he's offered a discount of 27, but 27 out of 135 is 20%. Yes or no? All right. So, something popped up. Is this okay? This is what they've done. Discount is 27 upon 130. Always when the values are not given, the simple take 100. That's why we always do percentage before profit and loss. This is an interesting question. I think this itself will consume our entire time. So we'll be left with 1, 2, 2 more questions after this. Doesn't matter. Let's solve this. Let's solve this. Let this be the last question because I want to discuss it properly. I don't want to commit a harakiri. आपको ऐसा नहीं लगना चाहिए कि बहुत जल्दबाजी में कोई चीजें बताई गई. Let me think about the solution. Take your time. Take a minute. I'm waiting for you to James and Vaibhav are gamblers. Last year, the ratio between the money lost by James and Vaibhav was 4:5. The ratios of their individual losses of the last year in the present year are 3:5 and 2:3. If the total loss incurred to both of them this year is 3,50,000, find out present loss of James.
Recording in progress.
By 3. So my answer has to be a value divisible by 3. So in that case, A and D is ruled out. Because A and D, the numbers are not divisible by 3. Yes or no? One lakh 70,000 is 1 plus 7, that is 8. And 137 is 13. Both of them not divisible by 3. 15, yes. 15, yes. So both of them are divisible by 3. So the answer, the choice has to be between B and C. So one of the possibilities was that I go backwards, but I would rather like to discuss this. Can we start the discussion? Let's first see what they have done. Okay. Last year, the ratio of money lost by James and Vaibhav was 4:5. Now, the ratio of their individual losses of last year and present year are 3:5. So, I want James to be a value which is divisible by 3. Okay. So, instead of 100, I can take, so let me take the values now. So last year, let me take the values as James lost 1200, Weber lost 1500. Why do I take 1200 here? Because if you go back to the question, assumption has to be done very smartly. अगर आप ये चीज सीख जाएंगे तो गेम ओवर है. James 4:5 है. So I could have taken 400 and 500. However, the question says the ratio of the individual losses of last year and present year. तो अगर last year 3 था, इस साल 5 है. किसका? James का. और वैभव का अगर last year 2 था, इस बार 3 है. तो अगर last year 3 था, इस साल 5 है, so I need a value which gets divided by 3. I need a value which gets divided by 3. Do you agree? So that's why I take a value for James which is divisible by 3. So instead of 100, I started with 300 as a factor. So James is 1200 and Vaibhav is 1500. Are you following the logic? आप और solve करेंगे questions कुछ तो समझ में आ जाएगा. बहुत मजे से. इस साल क्या है? This year, James का 1200 था. And now the ratio is what? 3:5 and 2:3. 3:5, 2:3. 3:5, 2:3. 3:5, I'm writing here. And 2:3. What does it mean, students? Last year, अगर James ने का loss 3 था, इस बार 5 है. So 3 parts is 400. So what will be 5 parts? 400 into 5, 2000. Two parts are, so 150 है, 3 parts 22. Students, I'm again. What the question says here, if it
Recording in
this
progress.
time it will be 5 parts. One part is 400, 5 parts is 2000. 5 part is 2000. 5 part is 2000. Now, Vaibhav 2 part was 1500. 2 part was 1500. So 1 part is 750. So 3 parts will be 750 into 3. Now we found out the ratio. 2000 and 2250. Can I divide it into simple ratios? So James was 8 parts, Vaibhav is 9 parts. किसका पूछा था क्वेश्चन इन्होंने? किसका वैल्यू पूछा? इन्होंने पूछा जेम्स का. तो जेम्स का बस क्लोज करते हैं इस क्वेश्चन को. जेम्स is 8 out of 17. 8 out of 17 out of what was the value, students? 357. 357. 357. 1721. So my answer is 168000. Have you understood the logic? This is the easiest way to do this. This is the easiest way to do this. Is this okay? Students, I can't detain you for very long. Just take a screenshot. We will continue with this question one more time in our next class. Thank you so much. All the best. Thank you. 3:30, you got test. Attendance is compulsory. Thank you.